Hi everybody, my name's Jonathan Taylor, and you might well be thinking, what's he doing indoors? He should be outside on that range, but outside it's 20 degrees minus and snowing. Looks pretty, but I'm not going out there. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about some golf gear. See you in a moment. So we're back, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to maybe start a new kind of weekly thing where I'm just basically telling you the kind of gear I use, why I use it, whether I like it, whether I paid for it, whether I got it for free. You have the advantage as a golf teacher that a lot of companies are keen to get you wearing their gear in the hope that your students will wear it. But I think we all have a kind of a policy of we're not going to wear it if we don't like it. So the idea really in the coming weeks is just to show you kind of what I wear, what I use, what I play with. Obviously it might be a little bit kind of firm biased simply because I get more gear from one firm, but I think an honest opinion is always interesting, and even if you're going to play another company, then well, at least you know kind of what you're missing. So what are we going to start with? I'm going to start with something really simple. This is something I think everybody should have at home. This is a simple medicine ball. This is something I bought off the internet for I think about 20 euros. Why? Because I think a medicine ball is one of the best ways of training. First of all, it makes all of my kind of training more difficult, so I'm training my muscles and getting the muscles to actually simply work better. Secondly, I think that's one of the main problems when you're swinging a golf club is that the neuro connections up there are basically telling you you can swing your arms quicker than you can swing your body. And what I do when I'm practicing with a medicine ball is I'm basically turning my body and throwing it, literally throwing it. And that gives my unconscious simply a feeling that my body is capable of generating a lot of energy and a lot of speed without the arms. And then the arms are like an add-on. So what I'll do is I've basically set up a bit of a crash mat on the wall, and I take a 3-kilo medicine ball and basically throw it against the wall as hard as I can, whilst trying to keep kind of the basis of a golf swing. I'm staying in spine angle, I'm keeping my axis stable, I'm keeping my shoulders working in plane, and I'm basically not using my arms at all. I'll just clamp my upper arms onto my body, onto my chest, and then rotate as hard as I can, and when the rotation comes to an end, I let it go. And obviously the harder I feel that I can throw it against the wall, then the more energy I feel that I'm going to be able to kind of impart to my arms and the hands, and then obviously the golf club. So that is something that I think, especially in these kind of winter months, you should be doing. It doesn't have to be 3 kilos. You're probably better off, especially if there's girls watching this who are also keen golfers, start maybe with 2 kilos, that's plenty, and build up. I also wouldn't really go above 4 kilos. I think there you're getting more into mass and not into speed, and what we really want is speed. So obviously it's got to be a good workout. How many repetitions could you do with that? I do around about kind of 30, 3 times a week. So I'll throw it 30 times, and then I'll have a day off, and I'll throw it 30 times, another day off, 30 times, another day off. And I find that that really helps me and gets me intuitively using my body to accelerate my golf swing. So, item number 1. Item number 2, shoe. I think probably shoes are the most underrated piece of equipment that we have. This ball's going to fall off the desk, and I'm going to put it on the floor. This is your only connection to the floor. And I know there's guys out there who like to practice barefoot, and I think that's great if you're looking for more of a kind of a feeling with the ground, getting connected to the ground and practicing your balance. But when you're actually wanting to swing a golf club, all of the forces that you're using in your body and your arms and your hands are kind of going through your feet into the ground. So you need something which is kind of holding on. And the trend is towards these kind of soft spikes. Now, I must admit, I wear soft spikes every day because I teach every day. It's something I can put on at home, drive to the golf club, spend a whole day teaching, and they're comfortable. But if I'm honest, I wouldn't want to wear these in a tournament. Why? Because I just have the feeling there's too much movement. You see that when I'm kind of twisting my foot, I can move around here. So they're not giving me the kind of connection to the floor that I'm looking for. Also, the bottom of the sole, one of the reasons that they're so nice to walk in is that they feel like slippers. There's a reason for that. They are. I know Freddie Couples was wearing a similar pair from Echo the last couple of years, and that kind of really made a boom for Echo shoes. But I personally wouldn't like to wear these in a tournament.
Fred Couples, a winner in 2010 at the Chubb Classic at the par 5-6, playing his third shot.
Yeah, just a beautiful little pitch, and it goes in, so a great eagle for Fred.
Then a second shot at the 7th from 155 yards.
Yeah, just a nice full 9-iron, back right center hole location. Fred goes flag hunting. Beautiful shot.
I'm really stoked about these though. These I'm going to try out next week. We're going away trying to find some warm weather. This is the 360 knit from Adidas. Thank you, Adidas. They sent me these shoes this week. Amazingly, this is a waterproof shoe, although it's kind of a knitted top. I think you see a lot of these things, you know, when the footballers are playing, they're starting to wear something very similar, but obviously with a totally different sole. And one of the beauties of this sole is basically it doesn't allow as much torsion or bending as this kind of shoe. At the same time, it shows you that comfort that we're kind of looking for. And if I do the kind of same kind of test here, I'm doing the same kind of forces, but you can see it's not twisting as much as I was doing in this kind of shoe. So I'm really stoked to kind of try these out on a golf course and see if I have the same kind of feeling of support that I get from a normal classic shoe, because usually I'll wear the FootJoys. So this will be a bit of a change for me this season to see, you know, if the Adidas are just as good. But I certainly recommend these guys. Get out there, try them out. They look rather cool as well. And that's really another reason to wear them. Go with any coloured trousers. Well, yeah. So that's about it for gear review today. I know that was short and sweet, and that's probably the best way to keep them. If you're interested in me trying out any gear that you think you'd like to buy in the future, then leave a comment below. If you think this is a good idea to do a gear review every week, then smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel. You know that helps. If you can do that, then I'll be able to get here a little bit more often to see you, answer your questions, bring you some tips, and generally kind of hang out. It's been great. Thanks very much for watching. Look after yourselves. Hope the weather's good where you are, and I'll see you next time.